great day in the morning.
Well, not really morning.
All right, fine.
It's mostly evening.
Great day in the... Well, no. Two more minutes.
2 more minutes?
And it's a.m., baby.
Pretty close.
It's a.m. So we're going to go from tippling... No, wait. This is Monday. It's not Tuesday. It's going to be tippling Tuesday.
From Malt Monday.
We're going from Malt Monday to tippling Tuesday. Okay, we're going to transition.
All here at the murder table.
At the murder table. Always at the murder table. So this little number right here, this little Limousin Rye, is from Dancing Goat Distillery right outside of Madison, Wisconsin, in Cambridge, Wisconsin. I picked this up on my little handy-dandy tour last summer of lovely, boozy, delicious Madison, Wisconsin.
Yeah, I wasn't there. Thanks for bringing it up again.
You were invited. You were too busy being a good dad. My kids had baseball.
Appreciate it.
I had to go to the beach. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, it was a fabulous trip. And our good friend Whiskey Guy Rob, he took us out to Dancing Goat Distillery, where we were given a personal tour from the owner and distiller Travis Hasse. So this is a rye whiskey finished in Limousin
French
oak barrels. What was the story with the Limousin oak?
It's a particular region that's known for their French oak. And more importantly, this little bottle is so pretty.
It is.
It appears to be hand-blown and hand-labeled. So the craftsmanship involved in the pretty shiny little package, I appreciate it. Very nice.
The tasting room and distillery is set in like a vineyard. There's all these like fantastic brand new homes that look really, really cool. And they all have like probably like, half an acre or 2 acre plots, whatever they are. And there's the vineyards and there's a bike lane. Speaking of the bike lane, when we first arrived, Rob didn't quite know how to get there, I don't think. So he's trusting his GPS like we all do. When the GPS says turn left, even if it's a ravine, you turn left. So he turns left onto a road, and we're driving, we find the place, and then Travis comes out. He's like, by the way, you're in the bike lane. But we were mortified, a little embarrassed, but Travis was cool. Rob corrected course, and then we went on for the tour and the tasting, which was incredibly detailed, and really, it was really cool. He was just a really great host. So we went there, we tried some cocktails, we tried some whiskey, we took the full tour, we saw the Solera bottling, we even blew the horn, we blew the whistle.
Ooh.
There's like a pressure release valve, and we blew that, and I think my ear is still bleeding because it was really loud. But it was cool, and it was nice that they let us do that. So anyway, after much ado, I think I got this like almost a year ago, and I forgot I had it because it got kind of buried in the back, and I really feel bad about that, but we're going to make amends. So we're going to try this whiskey, and it is, again, a Limousin Rye, and it's aged using a Solera process, where I think they start with the youngest on top and it flows through, so there's always a little bit left. Is that how it works?
They run through multiple castings and run it down.
It's really cool,
Yep.
and I'll insert photos of all this. So
and
you can see what
this
it looks like.
mash bill is supposed to be 100% rye.
Is it?
So it should be very rye-y.
I guess.
Which
I
we'll see how the Limousin French oak
that
changes
is,
the flavors on that.
The mash bill's not on the website,
Let's see
so
what's
I
there.
couldn't say. But we're going to pour. And I'm thinking we might get a little glug. Listen. Yay! Sorry, I ruined the glug with my yay!
Amateur.
By the way, it's officially Tippling Tuesday, so we're in. Let's do a
There
little
we go.
cheers. A little clinky. And
Cheers.
Cheers. Salute.
Ooh. No, that's rye.
That smells nice, though.
I always get like a candied orange smell from the rye.
I get a little bit of like
You get
herbaceousness.
the herbal notes, obviously, because it's rye, a grass or a grain, but I get a lot of like the candied oranges to start.
It's got a little bit of vapor to it. I'm not sure what's the ABV on this.
46?
46%.
46.
Yeah, this is 46. I think it says here it's barrel 14. So I'm not exactly sure how long Travis has been making this stuff. I don't think it's particularly old. The color is kind of light. It's not really amber. It's almost like a golden orange.
I went in. It's very good. It's a little sweet, a little hot, nice finish, a little bit of sharpness in the finish. It's not as rye as other ryes have been. I find rye to be somewhat off-putting, where it's almost like a slap in the face, kind of like an over-hopped beer.
I'm getting a lot of orange.
Yeah,
I'm getting like a lot of citrus on this. It's almost like it's almost like a barrel-aged old-fashioned, practically, on the nose.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not quite as. I mean, it's very herbally. Like a rye. There's no doubt that this is a rye whiskey.
Oh no.
But you get a little bit of sweetness.
Yeah, you don't get the
Not super sweet. It's not overly sweet
You
at
don't
all.
get but you don't get the overpowering sharpness. Like
No.
one note of just rye. This is very pleasant. It's really well balanced. I think the French oak, I'm assuming it had been used as a cognac barrel or
Maybe
something
softens it a
beforehand.
little bit.
Maybe it rolls it out. Maybe it gets a little more candied flavor.
But it's not really sweet.
No.
It's not particularly
No.
sweet, but there is sweetness.
It,
if that makes any sense.
It also doesn't seem to carry through with a cognac-y note, kind of like when
Like the
our
Bren.
friends at Bren, when they that to me has more of like a candied flavor to it.
Yeah.
This doesn't seem to have that.
Yeah,
it rounds it out a little bit though.
again,
Maybe it softens it a little.
I'm not sure if they're ex-cognac barrels or if he's buying new Limousin
Yeah.
oak barrels. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I have to go back and look. But whatever he's doing, it tastes really
Whatever he's doing, he
nice.
should keep doing it. That's for sure.
It's very nice. It's very nice. So anyway, I really like this.
Yeah, I'm not as many of these have tailored off. I'm not a huge fan of
Rye whiskey.
I prefer things to be more muted, weeded instead of rye. This is a really good rye whiskey, and for the mash bill that we think might be 100% rye, this is awfully good.
So would you give it a score?
If
High 80s?
I might actually go into the 90s with it.
Really?
I might go into the 90s. I might give it a 92.
Oh, very nice. 92 for a rye.
No, 92 for a whiskey.
Just as a
I
whiskey.
think this is a really good whiskey.
You're feeling generous.
As a rye whiskey, it's a very good rye whiskey.
Really generous.
But as a whiskey alone, it's a very good whiskey. I might give this a 92. I'm not sure how long it's aged, but the 46% keeps it at an interesting ABV
There's
threshold.
just enough heat. You don't need to add any water.
Yeah.
You just have it
Yeah.
as is. I gotcha.
And it's not something that you taste and you think, we could cocktail with this. You could drink this straight, and I think this is a good whiskey. And I don't know if it's just the oak, the rye, the blend of everything, the amount of aging they've done, but it all works. It really works.
Yep, I agree. And it makes a really nice cocktail. It's good on its own. So I'm with you. I would go anywhere from an 89 to a 92, depending on the mood. Right now we're about 4 drinks in, so I can give it a 97. But the truth is, it's high 80s, low 90s. So it's a B plus, A minus to me. So anyway, thank you very much to the fine gentleman at Dancing Goat Distillery who personally handed me this bottle on that tour, which you missed.
And the hospitality of your friend,
Mr. Rob.
Whiskey Rob, right?
Oh yeah, Whiskey Guy Rob. Hanging out with the Minty. It was a great weekend.
So, kudos to the fine work they're doing up in Wisconsin and Madison in particular, right? And
Yep.
keep it going.
Yes.
Cheers.
Salud.